So I started watching on Hulu The Dark Side of the 90s. It's a documentary series about all different popular events that happened in the 90s. And I lived through it all. And it's really funny because as serious and tragic as some of this stuff was, I use my Phish journey as like my timeline. Um, like, okay, for instance, the Davidians in Waco, Texas. That standoff was happening while I was at my first Phish show. And then them all dying in the explosion in the fire happened in the end of February of 93. So every event, I'm like, okay, wait. Because I didn't pay attention. Like when I was in college, we were so segregated. I was up in the mountains and we didn't always have cable. So like I didn't even always have the news. I was so detached from reality. And then once I got into Phish and that became my world, then everything else was just like noise and it did not matter to me. Everything became Phish centric and everything was focused on that band in my life. And it stayed that way until they broke up in '04 and I met my husband and then I got married and then I had my first child and then they got back together and I got back on the horse and I went back to shows. But it's just really funny because no matter how dark, no matter how horrible the situation, I'm like, okay, where was I at my Phish journey? It is really funny. Like, that's what I use as my guidance system, like my compass, my whatever you want to call it. Yeah, man. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I designed it just like this. And I'm so fucking grateful to be on this earth at the same time as the Phish in Vermont because they have made this life worth living when it didn't feel like it was worth living. So, yeah, I didn't really talk about the show that much because it's all about Phish. I can't help it. You know what I mean? I can't help it. I'm not going to change. Is who I am. Welcome to my fishy life. Hashtag let's make a movie, yo. Let's do it.